Pick the field. Pick the field.
From the entertainment capital of the world, MLB Network welcomes you to Dodger Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. At the plate, number 8. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, center fielder, number 8.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Swinging a little blooper to center. Seager ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the into the box now. Logan Forsythe. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman Logan
hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Center fielder Jock Peterson.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Now Lester's 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and there are 2 down. Into the box, Chris Taylor. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
The 0-2 once more. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Here's Javier Baez. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Puig. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Way in front of that fastball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one. Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Spot, man.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-1. Here it is. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Pitch on the way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the...
And he hit 8 home runs.
So stepping in, Corey Seager will match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Should be 80 home runs.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth. Right
into the windup and the pitch.
Turn.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Let's go in the cage.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it. This has been a remarkable start to the game. You talk about pitch count.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So strike. In
for the Cubs, the catcher number 40
from the stretch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Set to deliver the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Here's Darvish on 0-2, and that one stayed up a little high. Fouled back. He'll try again. 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Fastball called. Strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Addison Russell. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting ninth.
Settling
Catcher.
in now, John Lester. This
Lester.
guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Soft liner to the left side.
The pitch.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
The pitch. Yeah,
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping in and
Now
ready
batting,
for another shot.
number
Number
8.
8. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I think
Swung
the
on
first
and
time he
missed,
came on
outclassed by that fastball
the
for a
Dodgers,
strike.
Well, that's
I
two
didn't play
impressive
as him. I played
fastballs,
as,
two mid-90s fastballs. Just reach back saying, I
as
dare you to
Rich
hit
Hill.
it. Finds
And
himself in a
Barcelona,
nice
when I
0-2
played him,
count now. Well, it looks
he
like
was
he
the
tried to
garbage,
waste one
and
and
I
get
beat
him
him.
to chase it. He didn't, but
I
you're
was like,
still sitting
oh,
pretty. Now
snap.
you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over.
His pitches like his curveball. I was getting
Here's
pulled.
the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Leading
He'll
off for the
start
Dodgers.
things out here in a tie ball
Catcher.
game.
Yeah, it's slow.
Yasmani Grandal.
You gotta expect it and sit back on it.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Boy, that's an
Exactly.
ugly swing right
Curveball's
there. And they haven't
coming.
been getting on
Sit
base.
back.
They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
And that one misses way inside.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a
it's
reason
simple.
it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he's retired, 1 away. Stepping in, number 35. And he's ready to take his first cuts.
Salty.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Yu Darvish. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Baez onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
He usually lays out for them. Yeah, but I'm saying like those
Riding
spaces
in
in
once
the beginning,
again,
like,
Chris Bryant. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Chris Bryant.
In the
shouldn't
air,
have-
out to
shouldn't
right.
have had those series.
Wheat giving chase.
Yeah, they still got hit. They still got hit.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The batter, number 9.
Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Taylor has it in his tracks. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting going.
And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch home. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it.
Damn it, man. I know he stopped. Let me stop. And this was slow. Oh, he's still
Here's Jason Hayward now. Was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Jason Hayward.
Doesn't Lassie teach you?
First pitch of the at-bat.
Covering third.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Just got a piece up the line.
Sitting back.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And another foul ball.
Throw that fastball up high. Dare you.
And a throw over to third, but he'll be in there easily. Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as...
Yeah, I guess it's right there. Yesterday they didn't give no.
Now to the plate, Logan Forsythe. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Well, I was playing against some.
First pitch on its way.
Online.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count. They're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing. But make him work a little bit.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Hit on the ground to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now at the plate, John Peterson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now Lester's 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
It's a gentleman.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor called in play here. Swing and a fly ball. The catch to retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras. They'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, maybe 2 a lot.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1. Addison Russell is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside. Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
The pitcher.
Digging in, John Lester. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 0-2.
I dropped one.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Seager has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop and first saves an error as this side is retired.
Come on.
Striding into the box, Corey Seager. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
This.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
A little bouncer. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Challenge.
Ready now, Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it.
Hit back toward the mound.
No, I came in.
The first in
I
this
came
game
in
for the Dodgers.
Damn it.
So coming to the plate, Justin Turner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Under it is the center fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners going. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Ready for another chance? Number 8, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Reined in. And he is out on the tag. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Darvish a check on first. No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And there he goes towards second. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Bryant rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Late that time for a strike.
That is power versus power. Here it is. Here's my best fastball. I'm going to get it up in the zone. I dare you to hit.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag. Digging in to try it again. Number 35. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
It's all about pitching down.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So striding forward now, Yu Darvish comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit on the ground out to short. Russell's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out.
Just how I like it.
Striding in once again, Javier Baez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Grandal has it. Throw to first is in time. 1 down. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Didn't he do that one time?
Lays off 1-0. No runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back. Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. And he's doing it all day.
Striding in, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Hard hit ball to second. And a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away. Ready for another shot now, Wilson Contreras. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Step off. You are Corona.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs.
Yeah, step off and tell him who has Corona.
But it's 1-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Oh, right-hander, huh?
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Now both runners on the move. And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Now at the plate.
Call the bullpen.
Shortstop.
Nope, guess not. Oh, call the bullpen.
Addison.
Oh, guess not. Oh, call the bullpen.
Kenley Jansen comes on to pitch from the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
You're in 9 innings?
Number 74. Kenley
Put
Jansen.
this guy in the bullpen. Put this guy in here. So we're gonna make a 9 out, no, 6 out, no, 7 out save.
And that misses for ball
Oh,
1.
that was a strike.
Second and third, 2 away. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. From the belt, the pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing. Ready once again, Jock Peterson. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
So just say.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Slap hard the opposite way. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put it
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the... Standing in, John Lester. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
John Lester.
8th inning. Look at that goal. Look at that side. Let's see, 8th inning. I'll take him out.
Ben Zobrist is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Ben Zobrist.
Hit hard to third. Turner has it.
Throws it away.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. At the plate, number 8. Switch hitter batting left here. First delivery to him on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swing. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. Last time through was a base hit. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There he goes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Quick pitch. That's the ball.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Strike 3, and the potential.
Why can't we even have one hit? Who's up? Right-hander switch. Lefty. Marcel Puig turned it and ground off.
Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46.
In now is Yasiel Puig. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Justin Turner is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Pushed softly over toward the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
I'm sick. You got 2 bases. One actual.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone. Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up, so I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
And a fastball just a bit up. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
So dumb.
First delivery to him on the way. Number 35 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Turner rounds third and is striding for home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across the score. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Stepping up to the plate, Logan Forsythe trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch coming, here it is.
The Dodgers. And
sends that one out of play for strike 1.
And you always do the Boston.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
Not bad.
Number 8 is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's Javier Baez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Javier Baez.
He's set and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now another 0-2. Down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And despite the great effort, no throw from the second baseman, and that ought to be an infield single. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Shot back up the middle. Peterson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. First pitch on its way. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Seager into shallow left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Wilson Contreras. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not.
Damn, you're finally happy. You're finally happy. But you finally won. Told you I'll let you win. Damn, dude. Loud. Told you I was gonna let you win though. Didn't I tell you that in the beginning? Not my fault you can't hit, dude. You suck. Alright. Beat me 10-0 and then you can come talk to me that you're back. Beat me 10-0 and run in mercy rule and come back to me saying that you're back. Well, I had like 5 days in a row with 6 games played and you lost all of them. Shut up. Sure. Okay. Lighter.